Do you have any scars? I do. I had surgery a couple years ago that they split my chest open. And so every time I look in a mirror, I see this scar that runs down the center of my chest. There's a couple more that are associated with that surgery that are also evident to me. The reality is that scars are often decorating our bodies for one reason or another. I've got one on my head where a person that I was playing a stupid game with took a can full of rocks and threw it, and it hit me in the head, and I still have that scar. But I'm not talking or do want to talk about the scars that are visible. Sometimes those scars are just parts of our lives that we have stories about. There's other scars, though, that aren't as readily being talked about, and those are the scars that are inside of us, the wounds that have been created by things and events and people, situations. Those are the ones that are deep in our psyche. They are also the ones that we are often called upon to talk about because they are helpful in the healing and the growing of other people. Why? Well, simply because we've gone through them. And though they are scars in our lives of times past, they have a future hope for others. And the question is not so much about what is the scar, but are you willing to talk about it? Are you willing to talk about the healing that has taken place by that wound that is in your heart, in your soul, in your spirit? The reality is that scars have value. Whether we recognize that or not, they still have value. How they got there may be tragic, but God wants to use them. And the thing is that it's not just for you. In fact, I don't think anyone wants the scars of those traumas. And yet, God says out of ashes will come beauty. God says that through the stripes on the back of Christ, there is healing. He took it all. The reality is that life, this world, is full of evil. And things happen. Things happen that cause us great pain and great sorrow and great difficulty. The question isn't what happened. It's about what are you going to do with what happens. You see, you have a lot of power over how deep the scar goes, how deep the wound penetrates, and how are you going to use it. Because part of the healing is about using it in the lives of other people. So all I want to do today is just challenge you to think about the wounds that are in your life and ask God, is there a place that I can use them in a way that will bring healing to other people and not just me? Think about that today, would you? God bless.